Hey gamers, it's grindthisgame here, back with Oxygen Not Included, the PPP DLC, Prehistoric Planet Pack, where we got tons of new plants and critters. I've only played with the lums so far, but this episode I kind of want to get going on these things, the Lura plant. Because the Lura plant eats flying critters and makes a thing called amber. And amber can be turned into resin, fossil, and sand, but the resin can be turned into plastic. So I had plastic on the plan, the agenda. Usually I just get it from oil. I haven't found any oil on the map yet, but I haven't actually gone that deep on the map yet. So I might actually start doing that because I want to tie into this polluted water event. So I might just get the dupes to come down here. And we're going to try to get to the bottom of the map. So there'll be some exploration this episode. And I'm going to clear out a spot up here for this Lura plant idea I have. So we're going to build a little area here. I've never built one of these, so we'll be learning as we go, as usual. Get that done. Get this dug out. Full speed ahead. Okay. So, the idea, I'm going to hang some Lura plants from the ceiling, I think. They don't need to be hydroponic. They actually don't need anything to grow, as far as I can tell. So, we'll try to put one right here. They grow faster if they're domesticated. They're kind of like, what's the other plant? There's another plant that Drecos like, that grow in chlorine, I think. I forget the name of it. But wild growth is 48 cycles. Domestic growth is 12 cycles. And there's no extra requirements. So why wouldn't you domesticate them? I don't think they require any tending or anything, so... Let's see if we can put one in here. We'll make this a 9 or 8. I'm not sure how many we'll need. Let's put in a few. We'll give them some space. We'll give them a couple tiles in between here. Now, we don't want to go too crazy. Actually, I'll just start with 2. Because we're also going to put mimikas in there. Mimika is going to be the food for these guys. Because mimikas are pretty easy to grow. We'll do farm tiles on the bottom here. Maybe offset, like this. So we'll test this out. What do we got in the printer here? We got briar seeds. I'm holding off on my 16th dupe for now. Because I have enough oxygen, but I don't know why I'm holding off. There's a reason, but I'll figure it out later. Okay, let's see if this works. We got Lura plant. We only have 1 seed. So I'm going to have to go grab some more seeds from in here. Wherever that was, over here. Let's get up here, maybe. I'm going to dig a few of these up. Let's go over this way. Dig one of these up. I'll leave one of the natural ones. I think there's some more on the map. Yeah, there's more on the map. We'll just dig them all up. Because there's no more flies in here. For some reason the mosquitoes, I think they escaped. Or they died off. One of the things happened. Let's shade this down a little bit. I did add some batteries to my power backbone here. Just for a little bit more storage. And the oxygen thing we built last time, that's been working well. It's coming out at 67 degrees, which is actually fine. By the time it gets to the base, it's around 35. And that's good because the base actually got too cold. If you can imagine. These stopped growing. This one's a little bit too cold. But things will warm back up. Okay, oh, we got one of those planted. Okay, let's see. Copy settings. We're going to put mimikas in here. Mimika bud. We want to have lots of food for these guys, so we might put a few more of these in. I don't know what's going to be overkill here. We can kind of see what they eat. If we look at their thing here. Life cycle 12. They don't actually last that long. 12 cycles. Amber. That's what they give up. Okay, so if we feed it a mimika, 0.08 of a mimika gives us 22 kilograms. This will be interesting. This will be interesting. I'm curious how this will work out. The Mimic is going to take a while to grow in here. Let's overgrow the Mimikas so they have tons of food. And then we can add more of these depending on how things go. Oh, we had some kind of not enough pressure, I think. Let's get some air in here. Let's bring some air up here. Plants have died. Well, that's the ones I just dug up. That's okay. Did they start exploring down here? They're raking their way down there. Let's make this a higher priority so they get down here, because I'm curious if we've got oil down there or not. This was carbon dioxide. I think this was carbon dioxide. Let me double check. That is cool slush geyser. We have another cool slush geyser. Yeah, that's incredibly lucky. We have more cooling than we'd ever need for this map. I think the other thing I want to do up here, at the top, we got slime lung. Yeah, eventually the slime lung will kind of clear its way out. Up here, we need to do some power bits. Really, this should be connected to the backbone, but that's going to take a very long time. A very long time. I'll probably build that off camera. Oh, we got meteors coming in. That's good timing, kind of, I guess. Rocketry. I was going to do a meteor blaster made out of our new iridium right here. To try to protect these. But these are going to get damaged in this coming meteor shower. This thing was overheating on me, so I need a way to cool it. I'm thinking of using this special thing that I don't have much experience with, the conduction panel. It says it works in a vacuum. So if we put one of these right here, I think we can cool it, which would be very important because these are going to get smashed. It's kind of dangerous for them to be running around in a meteor shower. I do want to get this up and running though. There's a bunch of blast shots sitting here. Interesting. Okay. Limited line of sight. That's fine. There she goes. So this should protect, maybe, our solar panels. We do have lots of blast shot made. I'm gonna try to do this. Oh, I think they got blasted, actually. I think the meteorite hit and it kind of shoved them over here. Same with this little doodad here, the stereoscope. I think I got this from finishing off the quest last time. Okay, this is working well. This is going through our blast shot really fast, though. Blast shot. We have 45 units. I gotta get some production of these made, I guess. I wonder how many shots it's going to take per meteor shower. I better make some more blast shot, though. I don't need another solar panel. We can't even make it. We need to make some glass first. These guys are getting irritated eyes and stuff, so I think I might do an exosuit dock here instead. We're gonna have to automate the loading of shells as well, so that dupes don't have to go up there. So, let's think about what we're gonna do here. I think they're standing around idle, actually. It's never good. Let's get their fire pole up here. That'll save them some time. Fire pole. We are working our way through the research. It's almost done, though. We're down to the space stuff. And we've done as much as we can do here without... We need interstellar research in the virtual planetarium. I'm not sure how far I'm going to go with the save, because I want to try there's a lab thing where you get 10 cycles to destroy the meteorite, which means you can't destroy it, and it destroys part of the map and makes it kind of chaotic, and I kind of want to try that. Ramp up the difficulty. I might try it on the hardest settings as well, just to torture myself and see how it goes. But I do want to do a bit more with this base. Okay, it's taking forever for them to get down here. We want to make some space for this water to kind of start pooling in, because right now it is overpressurized. We'll go over the top, maybe. I kind of only have to go to here. I don't think these sidewalls will break if I do this. I think it's safe to go in here. This polluted dirt might break. Is there oxygen down there? No, there isn't. Let's open this up. I don't want the mosquito to get out though. You know what? I don't care. Let's let the mosquito out. You know what? I think I'll open this up and the mosquito can fall down here. Okay, he's out. Never mind. I was gonna lead him over here. But that's fine. Okay. Kinda don't want him buzzing about. Maybe we'll wait till he puts an egg down and then we can move the egg into the other area. Okay, now they're working their way down there. That's good. Let's get this taken care of so it drips down there. Yeah, that's good. I've done most of the cleanup in the base. We could put some art in and fancy up the beds a little bit, because the beds are kind of boring right now. What else do we got here? We got. Let's do some fancy beds here. The cots are just so boring. I like the sound. I like the sound when you change the beds. Okay, what else do we want here? We'll leave one normal cot. Someone will get a bad, boring bed. I kind of like these ones the best. Yeah, that one. Actually, we can't do much art. I just realized we can put in... Paintings actually take reed fiber, which we don't really have. It's in very short supply. What is this fossil block? Hanging fossil block. Takes amber and fossil. What the heck? I'm gonna build one of those because I've never built one before. I will use some precious amber. Speaking of amber, I want to set up another thing here. He just pooped. Plant pulverizer. I forgot this. This was my plant pulverizer. I'm going to set up another plant pulverizer over here. This one will be dedicated to the amber stuff. Let's see what this thing looks like. A hanging fossil block. It's quite large. We could also do some... what's it called? We could do some of the... I can find it here. Do we even have it? Yeah, ceiling trim. Oh yeah, blank canvas. That's going to cost these feathers, which I only have 8 of. So I need those for suits, so I can't really use those. Ceiling trim in the bathroom. I think that would be good. Out of granite, yeah. That'll keep it a little bit nicer in there for them. We could do the same thing in the mess hall. I kind of want to put paintings once I ramp up some for production though. I'm going to reject all. Don't need that yet. Oxygen is looking a bit thin. I think this is enough for everything. I think I might just turn back on one of the algae thingies up here. Since we have some algae left anyway. What's the power on this line? 1400 potential load. What all is on this? Research and stuff. Cooking. Fridges. I think it's okay. Most of this stuff is not being used. Get some oxygen up here. Let's check our decor now. It's not great. Not great. Oh yeah, look at this thing. Ooh, the dangler. Okay, we get different ones now. Let's make sure I only have my super artist doing art. Decorating. Decorating. Everyone's off except for Travaldo, who's our master artist. Okay, good. Was this a masterpiece? Yes, yeah, this is a masterpiece. These are really expensive to build, though. Uncanny. Oh, we can change the look of it. Oh, shit. That's not what I want to do. Okay. I apologize for the profanities. Okay, okay. We can change the design. That's kind of nice. Oh, what's going on here? Slime lung. Let's just think about getting rid of this slime lung once and for all. It should be dying off on the pure oxygen, but we do have polluted oxygen being made. It's being filtered out right here. Let's make that a 6. Probably need a little bit more filtering here and there. But generally we've got, oh, we could use some over here. We got idle dupes. I don't like to see idle dupes, but I guess they deserve a little break once in a while. Let's put a deodorizer somewhere along here. Here, right by the polluted oxygen. That should help. And I think we can keep going deeper here. Okay, what do we get to? We got a cool chlorine gas vent. 5-degree chlorine gas. That's kind of cool. No pun intended. Let's just keep going here. We're gonna go all the way down here. We got a squeaky... What are these called? Squeaky puff? And... Oh, this is now giving off polluted oxygen. This is gonna... This wall is gonna bust. That is not good. Okay, we need to reconsider this. I think what we'll do... I need to get the water level down here. So that I can get it below this level so we can build a wall here without... Because this is gonna bust at some point. We'll give it some room to go down here. Yeah. And then we'll quickly build a wall for this thing. They're gonna have to hold their breath quite a bit here. I think they'll be okay. There's ample oxygen around. Yucky oxygen, but still oxygen. Okay, oh, here's this knit egg. I want to get this knit egg moved to this area. Priority 9. Okay, these guys should start eating soon. Once these guys are done growing. Let's keep copying these. Now these require dirt. How much dirt per mimica? Let's see. Mimicas require 10 kilograms of dirt per cycle. And we have, how much dirt? We have 493 tons of dirt. So we're okay on the dirt front. Let's make these a 6. 7 is a little bit much. And then once these start flowering, these guys are going to just chow down. I think it's probably safe to put a 3rd one. And this knit egg. This knit egg should hatch, and I don't know if this knit will survive or not. We'll find out. If it does, we could move some knits in there as well. Oops, pressures. Kind of fine. Okay, we're going down. We're going deeper. Is there an oil biome? That is the question. Not much oxygen down there. Let's open this up. Oh, there's some puffs here. And not puffs, paku. And some knits. Okay, did we get that down low enough? Kind of, almost. Let's put some walls here. This one's kind of a priority 9 because that's going to bust through any second. And we can dig this out, I think. You know what, let's put the wall in first. Maybe I'll put the wall here instead. Yeah, like that. This a little bit lower first. We'll put the wall in, we'll dig this out, and then we'll do that. And we can start using this water. I've been slowly churning through this water here. It's coming from here. Eventually we'll get through all this. This is our oxygen water right now. And then eventually we might tap into this saltwater geyser. I gave it some room here. This stuff comes out bloody hot though, so it's perfect for making oxygen because you destroy a bunch of heat when you turn hot liquid into hot gas. Because it's much easier to cool the gas. And the hot hydrogen we don't care about because we just burn it off. So we could tie into this, but we kind of don't need to because I found this one. Well, they can't even dig this. Let's go through here. In fact, let's open this right up. Oh, I don't want to get the slime just yet. Need to get some oxygen down here. Sour gas? Where did this sour gas come from? Strange. CO2. I might want to put an algae thingy down here. Let's put a tile here. And then I'll build a tile there. And let's open this up a bit more. I think it's safe to do this. Got some nasty gases down here. We'll have to clear this out eventually. Oh, there's no germs in this slime. That's actually kind of bonus. You know what? We can safely dig that out. Because there's no germs, right? Because it's cool? Yeah. Also grab that stuff. Maybe I don't want to chill this area just yet. We'll just leave that for now. But we'll get rid of this bit. Okay, that's built. Now we can build this across here. And get this out of the way. We'll check on our little amber farm in a sec here. Okay, it's kind of a danger area here because they gotta go through this chlorine gas thing, and this sour gas is not gonna be very nice for them, but it's okay. Any oxygen down here? Yeah, this is a deep map. What the hell? Where's the bottom, man? This is a... How deep does it go? We shall find out. Speaking of deep, let's get the fire pole going. Usually I do them on the right, but we'll do this one on the left since we got some other stuff in the way here. Nickel ore. This will speed them up, getting up and down. And this water, we'll let it just settle down there. Okay. They got their work cut out for them. Let's make sure this water can get out. Dartle has escaped. I think it's going to be incredibly hard to farm these guys. Because these guys need... Well, they eat... They're really hungry little guys. Oh, we just ate someone. They, we can see them up here. They ate all the dartles in here, and now he's gonna starve to death. We were able to shave his butt, at least, before he died. Oh, we got no power here. What's going on? Did I break my solar panels? No? What's going on here? Those are... Oh, I don't think I have a battery on this line. No, I do. I must. Right down here. Oh, we need another battery here. I think I'm gonna get rid of the wheel. It's fine. We'll leave it. New printer available. Okay, we never did finish this little thing up here. So this is gonna keep getting hotter and hotter and hotter. It's already at 300 degrees. And it has no way to cool down. We should just turn it on when the meteors are coming, and there's a way to sense for that, I think. Maybe. Yeah, this thing's gonna overheat. Let's get some cooling going for this somehow. I think we need some liquid up here, and this is kind of 1 degree. Okay, here's the plan. I need some liquid up there. And there's no liquid around here. We could grab this liquid here, the salt water, but it might freeze on the way up. -8. We could grab it from here. You know what? Let's let's make a pool for it here. We'll get up here, we'll crack through there, and then we'll move this liquid up. And I think -7... It's okay if it gets cool. We'll put it in a tank, actually. We'll put it in a tank right here. And then we'll do a cooling loop. So we'll keep this insulated because... just because. And this will come out here. And we can put that through a tank, actually. Let's do a tank right here. Turn it around. Oh, we can't turn it around. Fine. Oops. That's not what I want to cancel. There we go. Okay, so in here, out here. Scalding. Oh crap. They're trying to work around this thing and it's boiling hot. We have to build it though. You know what? I'm just gonna deconstruct this for now. Hopefully we don't get a meteor shower. You know what? They're gonna get scalding hot just standing near it anyway. So hopefully this little cooling loop will work quickly. He's gonna get burnt again. Frankie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Frankie. Okay, let's cancel that pipe. We're gonna make sure he built it from the bottom. It's like 500 degrees there. That's kind of painful. Frankie. Frankie, oh. We need a relaxed schedule. Let's copy this one. Where do I duplicate the schedule? Duplicate the schedule. This one will be called Chillax. And we're gonna do only downtime. There you go. Have fun. And you're gonna be... Who was that? Frankie. Frankie's gonna be on the... Just relax, Frankie. You took one for the team. And then we gotta get this water out of here. So let's do this first. Then we can use a pump and get that water up there. I think it's probably safe to use regular pipe just to get it up there. I think. What do we gotta go through? -4, -10. You know what? We better use insulated. Insulated after a certain point here. We can go regular to here. Oops. And then insulated the rest of the way. Insulated. Let's go insulated here. And here. And we'll plug that in right here. Oh, they're still going up there. Hopefully they can build this last segment safely. Hey, you just got a thumbs up there. Okay, now we gotta open that. Get the water out. And we need some power. There we go. Okay. I think this will work. I think this will work. We get some water in there, and I think this conduction loop will cool this off. But I just realized I need to actually cool the water. So we'll put a cooling loop in here once this thing is set up. Okay, that's working. Building pipes. Priority maybe 7. This is priority 9. Jeez, that's a little bit much. Okay, pump, do your work. Do your work. Okay, this last little piece needs building. Oh, we're missing one little section. Someone might get scalded building that. We could crack the tile open so they can build it for the ceiling. I might actually do that. Let's do that. So they don't run all the way up there. There we go. Okay, now they can build this and then we can seal it back up. We don't even need to seal it back up, I don't think, because this is a vacuum. Do we have any water flowing? We do. We do. Okay, water flow. 21 degrees, perfect. And that should... Once this little piece is done here, should flow. Missing tile. Yeah, they should be able to get there. We don't need a whole tank, but we can go almost full tank here. It is priority 9. Someone will come around. I think everyone's sleeping. Yeah, how much do we got here? Okay, cool. I think this holds about 5 tiles worth of liquid. So we're browning out. Come on, dupes, do your job. Where are you? Here you come. Look at the speed on that ladder. That's some fast ladder speed. Okay, here we go. Build the tile, or build the pipe. No! All they did was deliver. Okay, this should do it. Okay, here we go. Let's put the tile back. And we're gonna need to, yeah, build a cooling loop here once this thing is up. Kinda wanna put a telescope up here as well. Do we even have telescopes? Meteor blaster. Okay, that thing's back and running. 217. Oh, it's heating up very fast. Because our cooling loop is not doing anything. So let's snip this here. We got enough water. I built this backwards. Yes. Output to the input. Output to the input. And there's a thing here I don't need. Actually, I can probably do this. There we go. There we go. I think that's better. Output, input, output. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna need to redo this in a second anyway to cool the water. This thing produces a ridiculous amount of heat. It got cooled down there, as you can see though. I think it's doing its job. So the actual cooling loop though, I think I'll just do through... We can actually warm this area. I've been wanting to warm this area up, so it's actually kind of nice. Travoldo, poor Travoldo. Jeez. Let's get a ladder here so they can plug that hole there. Okay, water. We don't want to boil it as well, because it could boil in here. This thing is down to 40. Oh, nice. Look at that. Okay, so how's it going? It's going in at 21. It's coming out at 22. This will eventually boil. So we will need to do something with it. Let's clean out this pipe here. Where do I want to bring the cooling loop? We'll bring it down around here, I guess. I think I'll just use regular pipe, because we don't need, like, excessive cooling, or warming, I should say. Let's do a little thing along here. So we're going to come down. We need to be able to come back up. So we'll come down through here. This is in my way. Come down along here. That. Yes, and then I guess we could reuse some of this pipe here. And then come back up here. Like this. Okay, like that. And then we want, actually, we don't need insulated here. We'll try that out. See if that works. How many blast shots do I have? 45. Okay, we're good for a while here. And now they can safely work up there without too much pain. They got quite a bit of work to do here. But they got their masks. They should be fine. And now it's not 500 degrees there. Okay, good. We can let them work on that. Oh, who's getting their teeth brushed here? These guys? There's no Rex in here anymore. We could move the Rex that was down here. Did he starve to death? Oh, I think a new baby was born. No, he's gonna die. Okay, let's move him into here. And try to keep him alive. Okay. New priority. Priority 9, come on. There we go. Get him moved. They're making good work of this pipe. So, what do we want to do? We want to go output here instead. And then input here. That work? We'll find out. Can't believe how much heat this thing generates. Heat production, 2500 P2. Is there... Yeah, we'll definitely want to sense asteroids and only turn this thing on when we need to. Because it cooks. You know, it's a pretty good... You could use this as a heater. Instead of a heater. How much power does this thing? Only 240 watts. You could use this thing as a heater. That would work pretty well, actually. Okay, so water's flowing. We don't really need it to go... Do we even need this tank anymore? It's a nice little buffer for the heat. I don't think we really need it to be like this, though. It's not efficient like it is. I'll revisit that later. It is working though. Okay. Got some ice here. We gotta get rid of this ice. I can't remember if I have a place for the ice to go. I think I do. Anyway, back to the project we're... Oh, wow. Okay. So, amber. Growing. Oh, they're all pollinated, and are they eating? Consumed? Yeah. I think it's safe to put more of these in. And can we build them side by side? I'm gonna test to see if we can put one more in here like that. That's a lot of mamikas. So we're gonna chew through the dirt, actually. I gotta keep an eye on my dirt. 491 tons. I think we're gonna be fine, but... we'll keep an eye on it. Let's check our blueprints. It's been a while since we checked these. We got a lot of them, actually. Gloves. Shirt. Socks. Okay. Quite a few. It's been a while since I checked. I think this is working quite well. So we were going to do something with the amber. That was the point of doing all this. Aku. We'll take them. I don't know where they're going to end up. Probably... They don't... Oh, they're going to end up in the water supply down here, actually. If they're smart about it. Why are they going right? Let's, Can they jump? Are they gonna jump all the way over here? I think they're heading towards this. Can't select all on these guys. Confined, miserable. I wish there was a select all, because otherwise you have to do this. Well, I don't want to put one in here because they're gonna head towards here. I think that's where they're going, and that's where they got last time. Crowded and glum. Okay. Not great. Let's see how the things are going down here. Keep this thing going. Let's mop that. There's no oxygen there. We never did reach the bottom. We'll poke through here. Hopefully they'll survive on the way. Let's see if we can mop this before they build it. Nope. Okay. Let's try to get that amber turned into some plastic. So, plant pulverizer. We got amber to resin. We'll do that forever. Party 6. Hope we want a light. Oh, we got a light from that guy. And we need a place for this to go. I think I'll put 2 buffer tanks here for the sweet, sweet resin that'll come out. And then the resin we can turn into plastic. Look at these guys. Sweet corn. How are we doing for food? We're a little bit low on food, actually. A little bit low. How are we doing for peat? Peat, 45 tons. So we're going up with peat. These guys are multiplying. These guys are good eating. Who's the oldest? How old is this guy? 11. 108 years old. Okay, you're gonna get turned into dinner. These guys produce, I think it's 24,000 calories. Someone just cried, I think, from that. Okay, let's plant some more of these guys. I don't want to go too crazy with these. You know what? Let's just see what happens. These things are prolific. Every 5 cycles they turn over. So this is going to be quite the amber farm. This is like a nice alternative to the whole oil thing. Did they smash any stuff up here? Do we have any amber? Yeah, we got some amber. Let's make this a 7. Oh, we got amber over here. I mean resin. 100 kilograms of resin. Okay. And the resin, should I turn it into plastic right here? The plastic thing is quite a hot building. I think I'll do it down here instead. Refinement. Polymer press. It's good to stick it in a little bit of liquid. I think I'll just put it here. This requires an output of CO2, so we'll put that. I think I'll just do it along here. Chuck it in that vent. It also gives off a little bit of water. Oh, you know what? Steam. So if we put these here, it should automatically be okay. How much power is on this? 840. That is our oxygen maker, so we can't... Or is it? It is, kind of. Is it? No, I can't tell. 960. 1400. I'm just gonna use the heavy wet wire. For now. Okay. Batteries are quite full. We're not really doing any super energy intensive stuff. Okay, let's get this resin down to steam. To the plastic. Okay. We can get our first bits of plastic going, which would be nice. And enter the plastic age. We haven't even made a metal refiner yet. Oh, I like the sound of that. Pipes being made so rapidly. Okay, here comes the resin. Hopefully I haven't forgotten anything here. This thing does get bloody hot, so we'll put a sensor here. Automation. You know what? Let's first put some temp shift plates here out of granite. And then we'll put a temperature sensor here. And if the temperature gets too hot, we'll turn this thing off. We got water here from the steam. Probably let that water drain somewhere, like down into here maybe? This can be mixed with fresh water. It's about to squirt out some plastic. Disabled. Okay, we gotta get this, if below 80, you can do your work. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. But we got plastic. We got plastic coming along. We'll just let that do its thing. We got quite a bit of resin, so that should be good. You know what? I might make this 70. We don't want it to get too hot here. And I think I will let that water drain through the floor here, maybe. Yeah, let's do this. Mesh tile. Dig this out. This is actually just sending this water from here to there. So once they build all those, we'll put one here and it should just drool off the edge. Okay, how much plastic do we have? Plastic. 120 kilograms. That is enough for how many ladders? One segment of ladder. Let's put it here. We'll let that churn away. I think we've already used our resin up. Oh no, it's still going. Okay, have we gotten any lower down here? A little bit. No oxygen down there. It's a little bit scary. But I think they're going to pierce through the thing here pretty soon. So they can breathe once they get here. I don't know where I think this map is bottomless. I think it just goes on forever. Let's give them some fire pole action. This is going to be in my way. Might have to kind of go to the side here a little bit. I don't want to disturb this beautiful ecosystem. Let's make a little oxygen pocket here. This polluted dirt should give them air to breathe for a while. This we can disturb, I think, safely, even though maybe we should just go straight through. I don't know. Should we? It's all going to drain into here anyway. I don't want them to be underwater when they're building those, so let's maybe go this way first. I'll take it to there, see what happens. Oh, I mixed my salt water in there. Too much liquid. Oh well. Let's see, I've been watching them zip down the line. Whee! I should probably reconsider what I'm doing here. This is actually going to fill up. Ceiling collapsed. I think that's okay. Can we mop any of this up? Little bits of it. Let's hold off on this just for now. Try to get this liquid taken care of. Well, at least we entered the plastic age. It's a little bit slow, but... How deep is this map? Pretty deep, I guess. think I might want to come through here and get some oxygen. Or maybe we should just bring a power line down here. This one's kind of 840. I could use this one. Yeah, let's come up here. We'll get a power line down there. We'll probably need some power down here at some point, and then we can make some oxygen at the bottom here. Yeah, they were able actually to mop most of that up. If I open this now, they should be able to mop the rest. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I think they can though. We're still dripping stuff down from the top here. What's that coming from? I can't really see. Probably some ice. Let's mop this. Yeah, I kind of want to redo this here. I think we're going to go up through this way instead. And then I can build my wall here and keep this airflow. I like my tunnels to be 3 wide. So that will be what we do here, I think. And we can put a little storage step there. Not storage step. Walking ladder area. Like so. Open that up. Maybe go a little bit lower with this tank. Not sure how much lower. Let's see if we dig that though. Give it a bit more space. Same with this. That's gonna start cooling it down, but that's okay, I guess. Or is it? I think I'll leave this abyssalite there. Many projects going on. We don't have our tunnel here, so let's open that up. It's looking good. Let's check our Mimica farm. They're all digesting. Okay, we ran out of seed, but we'll get some more seeds here. And there's extra food. They're all digesting. Consumed. So we're making lots of amber, I think. How much amber do we have now? 0 kilograms. Well, it's all being used as it's made, so... How much plastic do we have? Plastic... 490 kilograms. Okay. Let's continue the ladder here. Comb seed. I don't really want any of this stuff. Okay, Frankie never really got healed. No copy settings on these. Just type it in. 90. 90. Priority 8. This is still... Yeah. Frankie should be on here. We can assign him to it. Let's just do that. There he is. And our medic should come along and give him some TLC. There we go. Frankie's gonna get cured. Is he done already? No. Let's check vitals on everyone. Health. Sort by this here. Frankie's not fully cured yet. Could store amber over here and auto-load it into this thing. That might be an idea. Auto sweeper. We haven't really automated anything yet. Auto sweeper here. And then we'll put a... Let's see if this will work. How much power does this have? Oof. We'll allow it. Let's build another power thingy here. This is kind of in my way of my power spline, so I might have to move this slightly. Sea comb thing. You guys probably noticed the last episode that I messed this up a little bit. Can we put another battery? I think we're good for batteries. Yeah, I offset my thing by mistake. Okay, where are we sending this? We're gonna send it to this line here. 120 on there. I think I'll snip this here. This can be on... Let's go around here. Bridge, bridge, bridge. Like there. And then I think I'll put this on this one instead. Oops. Like that. That should even out the grid a little bit more. Not a whole lot, but a little bit more. Probably have too many of these guys now that I think about it, since our peat has just been going up and up and up. It is using quite a bit of water, but I think it's okay. We have lots of water. We have so much water. It'd be cool if there's a way to see stats on production of various things. Maybe there is a way. I haven't gotten into this report in forever. No, I don't think there is. Colony summary. Oh. So down here, we got some good stats, but what I'm curious about is individual elements production. Would be nice to see. Maybe there is a way to see it. I've never noticed it before. But yeah, to see like amber used and produced per cycle. What's our blast shot? 45. Let's make some more blast shot. Let's make, we're kind of low on nickel. Let's go 30 more blast shot. And we'll make some more nickel. I should set up metal refining. But it's a pretty power hungry thing. Refining. Metal refinery. I think it's 1200 watts, yeah. We could power it off solar up top and get some things warmed up at the same time. Speaking of warming up, how are we doing here? How was the water temperature? 12 degrees. Oh, we gotta be careful here. We don't want to go too cool. We don't want to go too cool. I think I might... Should we insulate this area? Let's get rid of this brine ice at least. Yeah, this might get too cold. This might start freezing. Not the greatest thing. I think I might insulate this area for now. We can always take it out later. Insulate that. Just this corner to try to warm up this area. But we're running out of time here. I think we're going to end the episode. Now that this was the main thing I wanted to build this time. And it seems to be working quite well. Get a screenshot of that. Maybe include the lums. The Mimica Amber, the Amber Farm. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.